Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we have the second episode in the new series for the badge, and we've got the Everton edition. Today we have the Content Creators Cup winning captain himself, Mr. Kieran Rants. Mr. Kieran Rants, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. Obviously, great win last Friday, and it's a shame because obviously the club we're going to be talking about today, Everton, I've not been able to win a trophy since 1995. So on our department, it's been not the best, but I'm feeling absolutely great. Nothing's put me down.
Well, hopefully you can sort of represent them and come away with the dub today, and you know, make the whole city proud.
Indeed. Let's hope so, because I heard that obviously you told me before you recorded one with Joe. He got 12. Joe, I'm coming for 13. Well, I'm going for the full 15, but if I get a few wrong, I'm getting one more than you just to annoy you. So definitely ready for it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched that episode already, make sure you do go and watch it before this one. You know, it's good to see how everyone's getting along in this series. And yeah, we're just going to dive straight into the first question here. It starts off easy, it gets progressively harder. If you don't know how this series works, I've got 15 questions. And at the end of it, we just see how everybody has done. So the first question here is, where did Everton finish last season, as in their Premier League ranking?
10th.
He started off well. Well.
Yeah, I remember that infamous day because obviously we lost 5-0 to Man City, and all of our work, we get 6th, 7th, 5th, all went down to pot. We got 10th, so yeah, famous number there.
I mean, under Carlo Ancelotti at the start of the last season, you lot were proper up there, weren't you? Like, everyone thought maybe Everton title charge.
Honestly, Kazoo title race was in the, it was in its prime back then. Me and us and Aston Villa were up there, and then obviously now it's a relegation scrap, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, oh well, you know what, 10th is 10th, and hopefully Rafa can, just bump it up just a little bit more.
Right, question 2 here. We're talking about shirt numbers here. So, who is Everton's current number 12?
You know what, I don't take the view of Ben AFC. And I don't care about shirt numbers.
No. Who's springing to mind? Who's springing to mind when you think of? I'm
thinking a bench player. Couldn't tell. I assume maybe an attacker. Let's just go for this. Let's go for Gomez, maybe.
No, I'm afraid it's Luca Digne.
Luca Digne's got 12.
Yeah, I thought maybe you'd get that because he's a pretty good player, but yeah, you've fallen at one of the first hurdles here. Maybe Joe, I think you might be safe, mate.
You know what? The shirt numbers, honestly, unless it's the shirt number I wore, I don't have a clue what anyone's wearing. Yeah. I think I know Seamus Coleman's 23, but everyone else, I just don't have a clue.
Fair enough. I mean, some people, don't pay attention to that sort of stuff. Okay, so the next two questions here, we've got two pretty similar questions, and if you did watch the episode that I did with Joe, we had a bit of controversy surrounding these questions, but this time I've actually fact-checked them, and they are definitely right. So number 3 is, who is the record sale from Everton?
I think it's Romelu Lukaku. 80 million? Was it?
That is correct. It is Romelu. Big Rom, obviously back now at Chelsea.
Absolute legend he was. You know what? It wasn't worth selling him for 80 million, but it's a good amount of money, isn't it?
I think he'd agree with that. And when he moved to Man United, he didn't have the best time there. He probably wished he would have stayed at Everton, to be fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe so. I mean, he's ended up at Chelsea now, and he teared it up at Chelsea. He's teared it up at Inter Milan, so yeah, it's what it is, isn't it?
Number 4 here, as I said, it's a pretty similar question. Who is Everton's record signing?
A certain Icelandic player who may or may not be playing for Everton at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure, whether it's...
you know what? Look, we don't know what's happening on that department, but
yeah,
it is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Okay, he is our record transfer fee. I assume I think it was about 40 million, wasn't it?
I think something like that. Yeah. Obviously decent player in his day, but we're going to perhaps move past this.
Yeah, just move on as quick as you can.
Yeah. Right, number 5. I don't really, if I was asked these sort of questions, I personally wouldn't have a clue. But we'll see how you do here. When was Everton founded? What year? And I'll give you 5 years either way, so above or below.
1800s.
Okay.
Late 1800s, so I think 1875.
Oh, you get it by the skin of your teeth. It's
Oh!
1878.
You know
So
what I was saying? I thought it was 70s. I'll take that. I will
yeah,
take that.
you do get it with the 5 years either way. You do indeed get it.
Brilliant. That is phenomenal.
Okay, so this isn't just including the Prem. This is including like every season that's ever been happening in the football league.
Okay.
So an Everton player holds the record even for the most goals in a season.
Oh,
Who is that player?
Dixie Dean.
Correct.
Yeah,
Dixie Dean,
60
Everton
goals,
legend.
wasn't it? I think 60.
I think so. 60. Yeah, I think you
Brilliant.
might be right on that one. Now number 7. Again, I think this might be a bit of a tricky one. How many England goals does Dominic Calvert-Lewin currently have?
Right, he's not played many games, so I assume it's below 10. Wait, is this just England's first team?
Yeah, just firstly, no like under 21s or anything.
Friendlies included, I assume.
Yeah, just every England goal for the senior team that he's managed.
I don't think he's played many games. I think it's 4. Is it?
It is 4. He's got it bang on.
That's
Fair play.
Masterclass. Oh my god, no
Yeah, man,
way.
you're smashing it so far. You've got the one wrong, but you know what? We've ignored that and we've powered through, and you're on a bit of a roll here.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I can't 4 goals. Yeah. I mean, how many do you know how many games he's got? Or is that you just look at goals?
I don't know personally. We can do a bit of fact checking right now. Hold on. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He has.
I think he's got a really good. I mean, I'm not going to try and jeopardize it, but I think he's got a good goal to game ratio because we play like. Go on.
How many games would you say? If it, not for any points or anything, but how many would you say?
I'd probably say like 12, probably 10.
11. In between.
Yeah, because he's got a really good goals to game ratio, but obviously he's not going to play every game because of obviously Harry Kane and everyone else like that. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you still have got that one right. It's excellent work from yourself. Well done.
Thank you.
Right, number 8 here. Personally, I wouldn't have a clue if you asked me this, but maybe being from the area, maybe you know this. What is the name of the tower that is in the crest of Everton? Obviously,
I don't know. I'm gonna be heckled out. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Not a clue.
I couldn't name a guess. I'm not gonna make myself look like a muppet. I can't say.
Well, apparently it's called Prince Rupert's Tower.
Yeah, I mean, I'd assume it's something like that. Yeah. Look, maybe I should know it, but.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I've never even heard of Prince Rupert, let alone why he's got a tower. So, all right, number 9 here, we have the capacity of Goodison Park to the nearest 1,000.
Right, I recently surpassed this on my TikTok.
Okay.
I think. I think it is 41,500.
Ooh, maybe I need to do a bit of a fact check on this.
Go on.
I've got 39,000 written down here.
Oh, it might be, I don't know. Just do a fact check on it.
We will do a fact check on
I
it. Send it to VAR.
It's in the 40k mark, but I don't know whether it's above or below, so I'm gonna go above.
Oh, okay, mate. What did you say, sorry?
41,500.
Here it says 39,500, so that would have been rounded up to 40,000. I don't know why I've written 39,000.
No, that makes sense. I know it's around the 40k mark. I just didn't know which side it was.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you've just missed that by the skin of your teeth there.
I know the new stadium. If there's any consolation, obviously no points, but I think the new stadium's about 55k, if I do remember rightly. So
yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, so it's quite a big upgrade, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, you're becoming one of the real powerhouses in the Premier League, aren't you? Clearly.
Let's hope we're not another Spurs. Let's really, I really hope we're not.
All right, number 10. I didn't know this at all. This was pretty much a big shock to me when I read this question. I don't have a year. I presume it was a very long time ago. But where did Everton play before Goodison?
Anfield.
It is correct. It's Anfield. I didn't know that. I thought Anfield was just Liverpool.
Well, what happened is obviously Liverpool were created after Everton. And Everton were playing at Anfield. They had a bus stop, and when I mean a bus stop, they had a disagreement over the rent. And we were like, no, we're going to go and play at this stadium, and we obviously went to Goodison Park. Liverpool a few years later came in, and that was their ground from then on out.
Oh, fair. Well, there you go, a bit of a history lesson for everyone at home. I wasn't aware of that in the slightest. All right, number 11 here. Who is what is the name of the mascot for Everton? I presume he's the current mascot.
I'm going to be
don't
honest.
really know.
I can assume what it is. I assume it's a toffee or something like that. Oh no!
It's not.
Is
It's
it
an
that
animal.
blue? Is it that blue monster dragon thing? Or am I thinking of
I
something else?
don't I don't think so.
Oh,
It's some sort of animal.
I don't know. I think it's like a dragon or something, but I couldn't tell you. I don't know what it is.
Well, what I've got down here is an elephant named Changy the elephant. Changy. Something like
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I think Chang, obviously, that used to be our old sponsor, and that's where we made
Right.
it born from. Because
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. That actually, I remember seeing a few photos. I remember that now. Yeah.
All right. So we're on the last few questions here. You're still doing pretty well. Pretty well. This one is a bit of a tricky one, I would say. Again, I wouldn't have a clue. Who was Carlo Ancelotti's first signing at Everton?
It's an order, isn't there? Let's just go for it. Not Godfrey. My God, did we sign James before? Right. I think it's either James or Niles and Cuckoo, but are we counting Niles and Cuckoo?
Well, I can't say.
No. Right, I assume we are then. I think you want me to say James, and I'm going to go for Niles and Cuckoo.
That is correct. That is correct. Niles and God. I've never even heard of that bloke before.
No,
So yeah.
he's our backup left back. We got him for about 300 grand from Marseille. I think it
Right.
was
Okay.
Marseille anyway.
Yeah. It was. I had a look
21,
at
and he's
him.
gone on loan to Sea League or something like that. So
Right.
yeah, we've not used him this year, but he is quite good at left back. He's decent.
Fair enough. Fair enough. First Carlo Ancelotti signing. Clearly, he saw something in him. All right. So question 13 here. We have three players. And all I need you to tell me is who has made the most league appearances out of these three players for Everton.
Okay.
So we've got Seamus Coleman, Phil Jagielka, or Leighton Baines. They're all pretty close,
Yeah,
but one just edges it.
who would have got the most game time? Not Coleman, I don't think.
He did have a lot of problems with injuries, of course.
Yeah, I
Seamus
think
Coleman.
it's with Coleman. It's injuries, plus he's not retired yet, unlike those two. Baines was with us for a longer time, I think. So, actually, you know what? I think Baines' spot was uncontested for a long time. And I remember there was a period of time where Heitinger and Distan were together as the partnership, so I'm going to go for Baines.
That is correct. It's Leighton Baines. I don't have the exact figures, but I think Baines was pretty clear of those two.
Yeah, I mean, he literally, I think he started every single game, every season for probably 10 years or so, honestly. He never contested that left back
Yeah.
spot.
I mean, for me, he's one of the most underrated players to ever really
Oh,
play in the Premier League. On his day, he was an absolutely brilliant player.
honestly, you really could argue that he's better than Ashley Cole. You really could argue.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to get into that, but you know, if he could have gone off to a Man United or someone like that and won a trophy, it's as simple as that. But he didn't. Now I don't know why he didn't, because
No.
if it was from my point of view, even though you've got loyalties first, you know, winning a trophy is something you want to win. So I don't know, man, but I really love Leighton Baines. Like massive respect to him.
Absolute Everton legend for sure. All right, number 14 here. Only two more to go, and you're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well. So, who is the youngest appearance maker for Everton ever? And I'm talking like any competition, I believe.
Last year, Spurs Carabao Cup, or it was either Carabao Cup or not Carabao Cup. Thierry Small.
Correct, it is Thierry Small. I don't have the match, but I presume you're right.
Yeah.
But it is indeed Thierry Small. I think 16 and a couple months or so.
Yeah, I
Something
remember
like that.
because Everton posted about it, and I remember the commentary saying it when he came on. So
Right, okay. Okay, now we are on to the final question. You're on for... what have you got so far? 1, 2, 3... you're actually level with Joe at the moment, I think.
come on, you
So
should have.
if you get this, you will have 12 out of 15.
Pressure.
So no pressure at all. No pressure at all.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
How many of the current Everton first team players that are listed on the Premier League website are currently over 30 years of age?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's go through them then. Coleman. No. Begovic. Lonergan. I can't say his name still. Coleman. No centre backs. No left backs. Hang on. So Begovic, Lonergan, Coleman, Delph. Does Sigurdsson still count, or was he?
Yeah, Sigurdsson counts.
Okay, all right. That's 5. Wingers, Townsend, Rondon, Tucson.
I just will say,
Go on.
is Tucson out on loan currently?
No. He was on the bench last week.
Okay, I need to change my answer for this then.
I
I thought he was out on loan, sorry. Okay.
No, it's fine. Okay, I'm thinking of the bench. The bench is filled with youngsters. Right, with Tucson, I'm gonna go for 8. Without, I'm gonna go for 7.
But we are counting Tucson, so you're saying 8.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, you are missing just one player.
Who is it?
It's a midfielder.
No way. It can't be Gomez, surely. Hang on. Calm.
Carlo Ancelotti signed him. I think.
Is it Abdullah?
No.
No, it's Alan.
Yeah.
You don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I think he's just 30. So yeah, he still counts.
I didn't even think. I thought he was like 28. Oh,
No, to be fair, I thought he was a bit younger. Yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
God damn it, Alan!
that does mean that you finished.
Oh, mate, I shouldn't have said Tucson. Then I never would have got
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, it is what it is.
That does mean you finish on
10
out of 15, only
2
below Joe.
Oh, I can't believe that. I mean, at least it's not Delph. I'd never forget Delph in that list.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Who would have? You know what? He plays like he's 25 every single week. So, yeah, Abdullah. I think Abdullah is about 29. I think 28.
28. I think something like that. I think I checked earlier. But you know what? As Joe said when we did the video with him, if you're getting double figures, I still think you've done pretty well on this quiz. You know, there are some very difficult questions on here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, look. You know what? Well, if we just swapped it around and I didn't answer the when Everton were founded or something like that, you know, an old history question, I guess it wouldn't be too bad, would it? So I'll take
10.
I think 11's solid.
Yeah.
You get a
Very
B
decent.
grade levels or, you know, an A and A levels with that. So I'll take that.
Exactly. So that does mean on the official leaderboard here, obviously we've only got 2 people on it so far. We have Joe on 12 points and Kieran Rants on
10
points. Let me know anyone that you want to see in the comment section below come on this quiz. You know, any different fans of any other clubs around the world, you know. It doesn't have to just even be English clubs. You know, get them in the comment section below and we'll make it happen. Kieran, thanks for coming on today, mate. I do appreciate it very, very much. You know, even though you couldn't overtake Joe, I'm sure you'll leave with your head held high with
10
points.
You know what? I came onto here thinking I'd get 5. So I will definitely take 11 points. I am, you know, I'm quite proud of the performance I put in. I put a solid performance in, you know what I mean? If we're doing the player ratings, you know, I'm quite up there in the books.
Exactly.
So, yeah, and you know what, Joe? Just because I don't beat you doesn't mean that someone else won't. So I'm going to make sure I get someone who will whoop you and get 15 out of 15 next time. So, yeah. But Kieran, thanks for having me on, man.
No problem, mate. No problem at all. Thanks for being the second ever episode. And of course, guys, make sure you're checking out Kieran Rants' stuff in the description. Check out the TikTok, the YouTube. Just his 6K. Congratulations on that, mate. You know, hopefully I'll be joining you sometime, maybe for some watch-alongs or something like that. I'll be very much down for doing that. But yeah, make sure you're checking out all of that, like I said, guys. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Obviously, like I said, commenting who you want on the next episode of this series. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.